So I was just going to do a continuation of that reading from yesterday, and I was in the middle of it, and I was being, hiding with a hat on and just trying to do it. And then my dog had to go outside, so I took him outside, and I decided, well, you do have a curling iron. So I curled my hair, and I'm not going to start over, but I am going to just go through the second line that I already laid down, and probably not post that short, like it was like 11 minutes or something, where I did the second layer of yesterday's reading. I'm putting it back together because, of course, I came back and it was a mess. There's no one here in the house, so I don't know if I did that when I stood up, maybe. Have I said it yet? I have a condition. I forget things. Right out of my head, like right out of my hand. Okay, so I'm lining these up. Oh, no. There we go. I had the querent there instead of the fool. Yesterday we had the fool in the future card who's going to go to the lady, or the flower. Ooh, it's like I'm pushing the loving version of the reading. Okay, so let's go through. We had, since I'm not going to post the other video, I'll just show the cards really quick. All right, that was past, present, future, double, ace, started fire, emperor. Okay. And so then today, in the past, we have the 7 of wands here. And, nope, it was the other way. Then in the present, we had the goose with the treasure. And look at that little crown. Seriously, how cute is that? Oops, that way. Put my nails clean. Oh, it wasn't too bad. Good. I always get paint. When I'm painting, I get things on my hands and nails, and I always, like, sometimes I'm like, ew, don't show that. Because it looks like it's dirt, maybe, or whatever, but sometimes it's dirt. I can't believe this. My dog is stuck in the bedroom. He interrupted the first time I tried. Here he is again. Maybe I can figure out how to pause it this time. Okay, I think I see it. Wait. Hey, look at me. I unpaused and stuff stopped. Good job. I forget where we were. The present card of the goose with the crown. Future card of strength. Like I said before, it looks a little bit like that long-haired red hair from yesterday's reading. I'll show quick. Got the long hair right there. And right here. All right. Let's see. Put them in the right spot. And then for the best approach is the King of Swords. And of course, he's a king. First king in this read. It feels deja vu because I did this in the other video. But we've got the king here, and since this is a read about this emperor specifically, this would be probably the younger version of him, as he's the King of Swords. And perhaps he's going to do something about these. Or he had those. Perhaps that was a thing that he went through, was the 7. And but now, in the present, he has everything that he needs. He's become a king. And so in the future, he sees his strength riding in on a buffalo, looking a lot like the new beginning, feminine. color. He's got that kind of turquoise color there. It's very nice. I like it very much. And then this is exciting because I struggle to shuffle. You'll see at some point that I'm not the best at shuffling in any way. So, and I'm not like good at math and strategy. So I'm not planning this. I don't. I'm just doing the game the way it is. And so it can be just exciting to kind of tell the story of the way the cards go. So this position here is the outside influence. So remember, we're asking about the emperor, and the outside influence is the empress. There she is. Look at her. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She's got a very peaceful look on her face. She's looking down, and she's covered in leaves, which reminds me, of course, of this judgment card here. This connection with the trees and the greenery. She's got a crown that is like animal, like horns. And remember that the emperor also has those behind him. And even though it's more obvious with him, if you look carefully, you will see that her hair is, although it's light, it's not that red. It actually is, I think, silver like his is, but she has that glowing light on it that seems to be starting in her belly there. Some people see that, fertility. You can take that literally, or it can be like the birth of a project or a birth of a, in this case, we've been getting strong new connection vibes. So, it could just be that new relationship coming in, and then, becoming a family, or it could be literally becoming a family. Who knows? Take your pick. Take what resonates and get rid of the rest. Or just listen to the story and the soothing sound of my voice. I answer phones, so I've practiced being, having like a calm voice. So this is sort of funny. It's like my work voice. Here we have I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying to be more casual. Good morning, Mrs. Melody. How can I help you? So, totally distracted. Did I already say I have a condition? I forget things in the middle of my sentence. Okay, so this was the King of Cups was the end card. Oh, that's what I was going to show you. So we had the Empress as the outside influence. This was the challenge. And if you'll recall, we had the stack of wood from the big 10 sack of wood here. And then today we have the Eight of Swords flying towards us. So that's being right under that one. Like again, with the 7 swords being right under the 9 swords. Oh, I just thought, so like, it could be that this emperor in the future, but as the King of Swords, he saw the 7 of Swords happen. And we're going to assume for whatever reason he couldn't act. And there were more, so 7, 8, 9, that's 3, right? There more swords happened. But here in the challenge card is this, and this is a great card because it just means things are coming in fast and hard. You can, it's a stick card and things are coming in fast and hard. And we've got this bird here, like a phoenix on this 8 of Wands, and kind of flying in with it, maybe aiming those. And the challenge in this card would be to catch them. How many can you catch? How many? If you had all of that, if each one of these 8 wands here was an opportunity with something coming at you, something you wanted even, and they're all flying in at once. What are you going to do? How many can you catch? I know with myself, I can kind of struggle to be strategic like that, so I would try to catch them all. It's funny because I said something about Pokemon yesterday. I always say it wrong to tease my son and his friends. I heard that the younger kids don't like when their parents say it wrong, so it's fun. It's a fun game. You know, it's not Pokemon or what is it? I call it Minecraft. Like, no, it's a mine. Like a mine? No, a mine. I don't know why Minecraft just came up. You know, the trees here, I haven't seen any caves. I'm holding the Empress card when I said that, by the way. She's not a cave, but fertility, sticks flying. Not saying, just saying. So that is the challenge card, as well as Noodle Doggy scratching, shaking the couch here. And then the final card was the King of Cups. So that would say to me, I would interpret this all to be in with the other cards that this king, he saw something in the past, and it's what made him the king now, but it it took a lot of strength to the point where at this point he's so strong that he's the buffalo, if you know what I mean, right? Because we've got our feminine from the last line there, and now she's up on that buffalo. So, like, she doesn't even have to struggle. Like, remember, she was like healing. She took, she had all those swords, and then she had to wait for her justice. And now she's on the buffalo. He's so strong that he's carried her away, and that's how he became the king. And as we know, kind of the way the masculine, feminine ideology, if you will, works is, you need four kings to become an emperor, and 4 queens to be an empress. Now, obviously, if a queen gets with an emperor, she's the empress, even though she may not be all 4 queens. And so, like, in this case, he's the king of swords, right? But whatever happened to him, the outside influence is the empress. So, and his head he's not actually looking back, he's kind of looking like forward, but a little bit like he's protecting someone at his side. And these cards, of course, did come together like that, so that you can see, if they were like if they were like a couple together, right? He's protecting her. He's ready to make sure nobody gets past his buffalo card. And then here, the final card, we got the 2 kings now. Now, in this case, because we already have the emperor, I'm not going to take the kings as a rivalry because they both showed up, but instead as like an upgrade, like, oh, well, by his very action of protecting her, he becomes the King of Cups, because that's very generous, to, I'm sure she's an empress. She's protected herself her whole life. But who doesn't want a little ride on a giant buffalo. trying to catch a bunch of sticks. Okay. Haha. And so that was really cool. I'm gonna try to be faster at this, but I also don't want to I want it to be like a mellow, kind of cool, relaxing video, not like I don't know, like doom and gloom. Message of concern. So I guess I'll just sometimes at this point, I just flip fast and kind of confirm in my mind what I'm seeing. And so I'll lay down then, say, so past, present. We've got 4 of Wands, the future. Not going to stop, even though that's very exciting. We've got the 3 of Coins as the best approach. Looks like hard work. There's that party card or parade card that I saw from yesterday. And guess what? That popped up right below the Empress. And then the challenge card is to the Page of Cups. And so interestingly enough, we have 2 pages and 2 versions of a heart of a young man questing and working hard. And then I'm going to do the final card, which of course, one of my favorites, as are all my favorites, but the Hangman, because he has, it just has this sort of fun to it, especially in a reading. I mean, taken by itself, people take things however, but sometimes what it means is, let's look at it from another perspective, because that would be upside down. I don't take them upside down, but sometimes in a read, when you take them upside down, you can, the upside down Hangman will be like, I've seen it before, and then all of a sudden him being upside down makes him on the same level as the Queen or something. That's the Empress, not the Queen, but maybe you don't. Maybe you don't know. Assumptions I was making. But anyway, in this case, the Hangman, he's hanging here, and in this time pictured with that tree, and uniquely he is perhaps under the ground, in this, but he's not like dead or anything. He's just contemplating. He's kind of stuck. He's stuck, but he's taking his time to really make sure he sees it from all the angles, not just from above, but below. That reminds me of that saying, as above, so below, right? So, again, no worries. We already had the Emperor and 10 of, we have got the magic 10 of Cups at the bottom. So now we have our Emperor as final cards. We've got Emperor, we've got 9 of Cups, King of Cups, what am I saying? King of Cups, and Hangman. So you would see it as the progression of, we're definitely going to see all the cards, so we're going to see the other kings, and in this case the Emperor was the final result, if you remember, of the first time. So this one, you can see it's going backwards. So before he was the Emperor, he was the King of Swords and the King of Cups, which is probably, we'll see, obviously going to be his last crown that he gets. I just think it's so fun that the Emperor and the Empress are already here in the first 2 lines at the end, which would be at the end, but anyway, it's a fun game. I like it. So the Hangman, and just a quick thing on the past, we've got the Journey. He already had, you see all these 8 cups hanging under this fallen tree. And remember, trees is a lot in this set, but we're seeing it a lot in this reading. And the tree has fallen down and the cups are dangling from it. Oh, I just realized something. So again, I'm going to just show the bottom where we have already, I didn't put it there. I wish I was that clever. But it's the 10 of cups, and you see here that everyone's, the family's together, and the cups are in the tree. So if you imagine that at one point this was a happy family, but the tree fell down and the cups are now hanging, and there's no one there, and off he goes. So in the past, he didn't have the family. He didn't have the tree upright, and he went looking. Perhaps my wand is getting in the way, so I put it in my lap. And I've got, as the present card, I've got the Page of Wands. And the page, of course, is the youngest of the royalty. So after him is the, it's like the knight. Again, I already say that? I forget things. Okay. If you haven't ever watched the movie Memento, watch it. And then for me, it represents ADHD and how you feel like that a lot in the world. Like you're talking to somebody and you realize they know you, but you don't know them. And why? Because you can't remember them. But why can't you? And they remember you. It feels strange. So obviously without all the like murder, a murder of crows, right? That's a bunch of crows getting together. I love crows, by the way, and ravens. No reason. Just popped into my head. Pop. And so we see this Page of Wands. He's in the field. He's got the flowers. He's got his staff. He's paying attention, I feel like he's learning things. And then in his future card, we have this beautiful Four of Wands, which is showing two people dancing underneath, like a little celebration thing. I'm sure there's a name for it, but pagoda or something. I can't say for sure. So I know for some people it's like, it can be a wedding, a celebration. It can be, like the first time they go dancing. I don't know. It could be dancing. It looks like dancing. I don't know what kind of song they would be doing. Like, I just have to see which side it's on. Something like that, maybe. And then the approach, how do I get to the Four of Wands, if you're wondering. How you get to the Four of Wands is that you do this. You work hard. I always see the Three of Coins as, work hard, save your coins, figure out how to get your life and everything working for you, how to get your effort to pay off, that kind of thing. But as Orion's, I like to ask him sometimes what he thinks. And he saw this card, and he always says literally what he sees. So he says, you have to go carve a stick. He said, you have to go to like a tree or something, and you have to go, make your wish or your carving on the tree. So best approach, work hard at carving a tree. This is what we've decided that card means. And then of course and of course, why do I keep saying of course? Like everyone knows what I know. Do I know anything? Probably not. 24:24 on the clock. Ooh, I love synchronicity. Synchronicity. So the Six of Wands, I see, as a, I don't know why, but it totally reminds me of that, of the Disney movie Aladdin. And it's like when the Prince Ali is coming in, and Robin Williams does the, the genie voice, not the remake, but the Robin Williams version, and that's what it's looking like to me. It's like Aladdin is pretending he's a prince, but he's a street rat, right? So he's I was just reminding myself. It's like you're slouching. Try to sit up straight. Okay. The critic in your head. So we've got a Six of Wands, and it's like Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali, blah blah. I don't know how to do that right. I felt silly saying that. Dun 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 dun. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. Na, 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 na. I was just thinking there, like, I don't know anything about anything, so I was wondering, is it like okay to sing like the Disney song there? I don't think this is monetized. I honestly don't know what I'm doing. I'm just recording this on my phone, and then I'm gonna push the little upload button on YouTube, and this is gonna go up. I don't want to edit or anything. Just, it is what it is. So, Empress, underneath, Six of Wands. Have a parade and pretend to be a prince, I guess. It's celebrate. And then the challenge is this Page of Cups. I don't know what's up with him, but I think he's thinking of other stuff. He's not into it or something. He's holding his cup, just like this page in the present. He's got his staff. He's watching what's going on. He's alert. The field is growing the sunflowers behind him. And then this Page of Cups, well, he's kind of looking down. He's just holding the cup kind of loosely, and it looks like he's staring off into space. The sun's kind of setting, and there's just those little excuse me, it's so weird. When I watch other tarot readings, like I see people, like they call those, like it's like a spirit, like confirmation. It's weird because I'm not wanting to be burping. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm actually trying not to, but it's like it happens. I was noticed that yesterday, not just like I see on the tarot readers. So I've got this, Page of Cups, so that's confirmation that you can see the difference between the two. One is, minding his business, the business of shop right there, and this one is staring off into space, holding his cup, not really, doing anything with his field. Or maybe that's his parents' fault. Who knows? The King and Queen of Cups. What's up with them? Leaving their son out in the field by himself with the cup. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, but that's the challenge card, and then Hangman. So I'm gonna do 2 in a row. Okay. I guess I could say the name of that. 3 of Wands. What did I say? 3 of Wands. How cute. There's the 2 of Cups. It's the outside influence. Or no, I mean the best approach. We've got this one. It's the challenge. 3 of Cups. 4 of Swords. No. 3 of Cups, outside influence. 4 Swords, challenge. And then, the Chariot. Chariot is the final outcome. So I'm just going to lay them and then 2 in a row, and then I'm going to talk about them. So then I've got 7 of Cups as the past. Page of Coins. That's our 3rd page as present. The World as the future. Nice. It's always a good future. The best approach, 2 of Wands, the guy watching from above, and Knight of Wands is the outside influences, and all the knights are coming out. It's interesting. The pages are growing into knights. So we've got the Knights of Cups here. So that's 2 knights coming out right in a row, actually. That is the challenge, is the Knight of Cups. If you remember, the cup kid was in the field, and I can't resist saying anything about them, can I? We're at half an hour already. This is Two of Coins, and that's the final outcome there, as well as the Chariot that was in before. All right, so of note in those is that we start out as our present card being the Seven of Cups, and you can look, up and whatever. All these cards have like more intricate meanings that people have gathered from them. But because it's a game of pictures and purposefully there's only, there's the suits and everything, just like your modern playing cards. And so I sometimes like to just keep it simple. And cups are exactly what they are, vessels. They hold your blessings, okay? So if you have 7 cups, that's good, right? That's a good place to be, to start. And from the line before, we had the Ace of Swords. Again, aces tend to represent new beginnings perhaps in a situation that was difficult, or maybe it could be that you're ready to believe in something, stand up for something in the past, after the journeying or before the journeying there. And representing the 7 cups as the past, present, and we have that third page, and he is excuse me, he is holding his coin up. Looks like he's kind of in the forest. We've got the trees again. He's got his little flower crown on, and he's holding his coin up, really studying it. He's really like, he could be studying the way the light shines in, the way the trees are on it. He's looking at it. Admiring it. He's I kind of take it as he's thinking towards the future. Like, I like this, and I want to be the king of these, maybe. And in the flip right before that, we had our first queen. I think. Not seeing another one right off the hand. I can't remember. I have a condition. Queen of Coins. And so with her and the page being right next to each other, I find that interesting. She has the long braids. She's all done up. She's holding the coin. She's holding it right at her belly again. People could take that to mean different things on a female, birth, fertility, those kinds of things. But if you think of coins in a matter of like the blessings that you, like cups hold the blessing, but like the blessings that you build, it's money, it's gold, it's, you transmute it, like gold, no matter how you work with it, it's still gold. Like, you can melt it and shape it, it's still the same over and over. You don't lose it like with other things. It doesn't burn away. And so that's kind of like how I see pentacles or coins in this deck. I sometimes just call them pennies for fun, but we have the queen of them, and she's got her gold coin, and she's looking towards the future, kind of like that page. Perhaps that's who taught that boy to admire the coin like that, and she's holding it securely. She's not going to drop it, that's for sure. Okay, and I'm putting that on the wrong stack. That's the present right now in this read. And we had the Three of Wands, which you can see is kind of like being at a dock. She's looking at a ship. Is she waiting to go on a journey on the ship? Is she waiting for someone who went on a journey to come back? Her back's turned, we know that. So, and that's that long hair again, and that color. And she's got the cloak interesting that she's got almost like the king's colors here. She's got that blue. You'll see that a lot on the royal family, but particularly here, the coins have that blue embroidery on their clothing. And she's got that red cape on, cloak on, sort of just, off her shoulders there. She's not hiding. She's waiting. And she already knows, like, maybe who she is because of that red cloak there, I'm guessing. And then the best approach of how to go from 7 cups to being the page of coins to then having your new beginning waiting for you is pay attention. We've got the 2 of wands, so we're back into the wand suit. And you can see 2 wands in here with the fire. They're used as torches. And they're lighting his room where he is so that he can be comfortable as he's watching the whole kingdom. So it's kind of interesting that we have both of these kind of watching cards. And so the best approach, he's and that, I totally forgot to show that I'm counting the cards because I think I messed up somewhere. What did I do? What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Never do 2 lines in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So actually these weren't next to each other. They were on top of each other. I was going to say, I was like, I didn't have 2 because remember this is the same row where we have the Fool, we have the Strength. This is future 4 of Wands, that wedding or celebration, the journey and waiting, and right behind that, this character is also looking. He looks a little bit like this page of coins, but growing. All right, and then the action that we see here was the 2 of Cups. And it's coming in here right under where the hard work, King of Swords, and we'll note in the future the Devil card, right? And all the meanings are like getting very complicated in my head. In my head, in my head, zombie, I have done this. Did I not finish laying out the cards? See, now I'm gonna have to go back because I did it wrong. We may not finish this reading. I'm gonna pause it because I need to count the stacks and then find where I didn't lay, and then I'm gonna have to backtrack if I need to. So just wait. Thank you, and push the like button. All right, I'm back and have been counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure I have all the right stacks and numbers again. So I think that it hasn't changed the reading too much, except a little bit, because it means that after the 3 of coins in the best approach, we had best approach is 2 of cups, but we also had best approach was 9, Knight of Wands. And as I said when I laid them, we've got 2 wands together. We've got the best approach being to be the Knight of Wands, and then the outside influence is the Knight of Cups. So these 2 cards are going head to head. All right. And when they're laid down in the way they came out, they're like this. So this is the best approach to this outside influence of the Knight of Cups. And the one that popped before it is, we had the 2 of Cups as the best approach. To remember, the Queen of Coins, and our new beginning with the Queen of Coins, and then we had the Three of Cups as the outside influence for the Two of Cups. And which is interesting. That, remember how I said there were no caves? I said caves because of Minecraft. And in this case, it kind of looks like a cave. It is like a dark forest, but also there's the water. So it feels kind of like you would have that, you know, around at least a secluded area, if not a cave. And okay. So the challenge card on both of those readings. So after the Three of Cups and the the party and the union of the Two of Cups, after that, on that first one I laid, which is the fourth line, is the Four of Swords, and of course it's a bear sleeping under a tree with the Four Swords. So it's like a hibernating card. It's like escape. It's like, well, there was a lot of swords in the battle. There's a lot of swords in the battle, and so you've got your this Four of Swords, right? Poking out, and the bear's asleep. Like, he's like, you know what? I'm gonna come out when we're done with the swords. And this is another one that I like Ryan's explanation of, so I'm gonna share it here. When he saw it, he says, no, that means you have to go find a sleeping bear and put four swords put four swords into the roots of the tree he's sleeping under, and don't wake him up. Be careful. It's interesting, if I take that meaning his way, we've got four swords and this bear, and if you think it that way, like a bear sleeping, you would just leave him alone. Don't try to stab swords into a sleeping bear. Are you going to be able to kill the bear with four swords? Maybe eventually he'll bleed to death, but I bet he's going to tear you to pieces. Tear you to pieces. So we had that come up there after that celebration card as the challenge. Don't wake the bear. And the challenge for the bottom row, where we have the two knights facing each other, the challenge is the world. Nothing like big stakes challenge, the whole world. That's the last of the major cards, and they are in the first deck that I have there, it's the universe, and this one it's the world. And I'll kind of describe it here. You have that, you have a feminine, or at least a character with very, very long, light-colored hair, in a gown, very fancy, standing in front of that big tree, like the tree of life. And just like with one of the other cards, the judgment card, we see like little creatures in the tree. We've got a little creature, or could be a feminine. This is pretty small, with little wings there, and other little animals you can see in the branches. And the tree is so big, it's kind of covering the whole card. You can see a little bit of like the yellow sky, and that could be morning, that could be evening, it could be midday in a forest. Underneath you can see that there's roots and other things growing. There's the roots are going, in fact, through some skulls under there. And remember, that's as above, so below. So we have that, and I noticed that there's all the like brown roots, normal, and then there's these red color here, like a hose or something. I don't know, red ribbon, or it looks kind of like a random pattern, but it's interesting how it is there. Mysterious. So the challenge is the world, and the final outcome in this case was the Two of Cups. Remember, this is all on the journey to the Emperor. And we've seen the Ace. Did we get the Ace of Coins? We at least got the Page of Coins. That's probably who I was thinking of. But here we have 2 coins, and you can see the person holding, we have that antler theme, where she's got that on her head. Now, this isn't the same character that with that red hair. This is this has the hair all the way down, although it could be branches too. It's kind of interesting how the hair and the branches kind of look the same. And she's holding out the 2 pentacles. For some reason, I just thought of like the Matrix there, where he's like, do you want the red pill or the blue pill, right? Famously from the Matrix, not from anything else. Stupid. Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't have said stupid. God forgive me. I just know there's people out there that like have a whole culture based on that moment, and it's a metaphor for making the right decision. All right, the hard decision, not the easy one. And there might be a bit of this here, where the final outcome was like maybe still questioning your choice. I don't know. So I'm going to just end it there because we're at 47:17, and that's crazy. I'm not going to go over an hour. So I'm just going to show the 10 of Cups again. I think I would still like to finish the whole reading in another time, but I'm just going to lay it out and maybe just like take a picture of it. I won't do probably a video. If I do, it would just be really short to show the cards and explain all the way to the end, or I'll just like put a video up on, not a video, a post, Facebook, whatever, to show the rest of it. But that's kind of how like a full, like long full deck reading it would be, would look like. And I do them sometimes just like by myself for fun. I kind of play it like it's a story game of how do the kings and all the characters relate to becoming the empresses or saving the world, or how did the 9 of Swords happen in the first place. Kind of fun. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If anyone watched this far, I really appreciate it. I know friends and family checked out the video yesterday. I could see the views, and I appreciate that. And just like trying to find a fun way to connect with you guys, because I feel like I want to connect with people who are like out of my immediate like physical life right now, in other states and other places and so forth. And so if you're having fun, if you like it, like, comment. If you want me to do a video and you have a question, or you have a query, or just say do me, go ahead, drop a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.